Hey everyone, it's Bob again from Purple Bee Urban Farm out here in Tennessee. So I wanted to share with you another project that we're doing this year, 2023. We're in August. A couple of weeks ago, I had my godson, who actually is my great nephew, Carlton, and his little buddy. They came up to the property to help me build or start building a pole barn, and I'll take you through that. I'm going to put it back here. You probably noticed the area. It's right behind the chicken coop, and it is where I had the duck pen, if you remember in some of the previous videos. So I tore out the duck pen with their help. Thank you so much, Carlton, and his little buddy. And we put in some poles for the pole barn. So the pole barn is going to be but 32 feet long, the length of the back of the chicken coop, and 13 feet wide. And we'll take you through that. So those poles, and we'll go up closer to them. Those poles have been in there for a couple of weeks. I got them in about 2 feet deep and about 120 pounds of cement, two 60-pound bags of cement in each. And I'm going to put a flat roof on the top of it, and it'll be a good place to be able to bring some of my hobbies indoors, and we'll go through kind of that. The rain's coming in, so I'm going to make this kind of quick. I would not recommend you to do any of this. I'm not a pro. I don't know how to do this. I've YouTubed it, just like what probably you're doing right now. I'm pretty handy in a lot of different things, but I'm not really good at anything. So don't do it my way, do it your way, and I'm sure you can find a better way in some other areas. So with that disclaimer, let's go over and I'll show you some of these posts that I've done. So here they are, and this is kind of the beginnings of it. This is the front end of the barn going to be, and then here we are. And then that's the back end. You can see way back there is the honey barn. And sorry for the rooster. The honey barn's way back there, and where I have the rabbits. So anyways, this is the pole, kind of a pole barn. It is a 6-inch post, 10 feet long. I've got it 2 feet in the ground with 2 bags of cement. In there, I've got my corner posts that I did. I ran a line. And so my posts are fairly even. So I've got 6 posts on this end and 6 posts on this end right there going down. Today, my job is I'm going to, I got some lumber. I'm going to unload the lumber, go back to Home Depot and get some 2x6s, 16 footers, and I'm going to do the roof. Or I'm going to frame in the top end here with my 2x6s and start doing my my cross beams for the roof on this, and I'll videotape some of that for the roof of this. And then of course I'm going to wrap this. I've got some 1x6s or 1x4s. I'm going to wrap the sides, and then I went to an Amish community that we have here in the area, in the south part of Tennessee, eastern Tennessee, and I ordered 150 1x8s, and that's what I'm going to put on the outside of the barn, standing up, vertical, not horizontal, and I'm going to wrap the whole barn with that. This end of the barn where I'm standing is going to be open, and my vision is it's going to be open, and then that back end is going to be closed, and I'll have a door so I'm able to go back out there. On the back end of the barn, maybe from here, from this point back, I'm going to have a couple of stalls with a walkway, because what I want to do is I want to eliminate, if you guys remember, I have that tractor, kind of a chicken tractor that I made a few years ago, and I raise all my meat hens in that. I want to eliminate that because I don't want it to be in the yard. You know, I really want the yard to really always look nice and folks to drive by and never know that we've got this stuff going on. So I want to eliminate that piece that I have that kind of sits out along the fence line here. So by me making a couple stalls in this little pole barn that I'm making, I'll be able to raise my meat chickens inside the barn, keep it nice and clean, clean it out with this nice little tractor, my Kubota tractor that my family was able to let me buy a couple of years ago. But this way I'll keep the place a little bit cleaner. You can't see this pole barn from the road. And if you were on the back deck, you'd really have to even look for it. And again, I only have 1.5 acres. So I kind of keep things a little clean and kind of quiet so it doesn't create a lot of chaos in the yard, in the neighborhood. And so that's what we're going to do. The other thing I was going to do with this pole barn and with those back 2 stalls that I'm going to build here is I'm thinking, I don't know if I ever had an issue with the hog. I could bring that hog in and or any of the goats. You know, I've got 4 does now back here. Here, let me just turn the camera around. See, there's a goat barn that we were just at where the chicken, the pig pen is. So my goats are back here in this area, which is down by the railroad tracks, and I've clearly set that up before all the way to our property line, which is down the little hill there. Let me show you. It's kind of interesting. See, so our property line is way back there where that fence line is that I put in, but the goats kind of have a blast back there. So anyways, sorry, that's a little side view. So I'm thinking I could put a couple of stalls back here in this barn that I'm going to build, this pole barn that I'm going to build, and to keep things a little bit more cleaner. And the third reason I really wanted to do this pole barn is right here in the front of the barn, and I'll give you this angle here because that's going to be the front of the barn. So this is where the door is going to be, right? This is one corner post here, and then the other corner post there, and this right here is going to be the front door of the barn. I'm going to have a big door where I can bring the tractor in, I can bring the gator in and put that all under in the barn so nobody can see that either back here. And also I'm going to put a big cross beam here, and on this second one right here, I'm going to put a really big heavy duty cross beam, like either another one of these posts or, which I probably will so it looks nice, and kind of fit it in like a log cabin view on top of the post, or maybe a 6x6. But I'm going to put 2 cross beams there. So when I dispatch the hogs, or the hog every year, I'll be able to bring that hog right up here. And we're talking only about 30 feet here from where the pig is. Bring it up here to the barn and let it hang in the barn for about a week or 2 because I'll be butchering that hog in the wintertime. So it'll be nice and cold, and then process that hog down to the cut. So the height of the barn is going to be about 8 feet, and I'm hoping that's going to be enough to be able to hang that hog. I'm sure the hog will be kind of close to the ground, but we'll work with it. And it'll just give me a good working area to kind of process that hog appropriately. Oh, there's one of the turkeys right there in the chicken coop. We're in the back of the chicken coop again, and we've got 3 of these turkeys for this year's. There's another one, holidays. So kind of cool. So, because as you guys know, we don't buy any chickens or turkeys or anything at the grocery store. We raise them all. So, my nephew Manny is going to help me. Oh, there's the third one. Is going to help me put a lot of these videos and content together. I'm trying to kind of get him involved to see if he's interested in helping me create some of this content and put these videos up. So I want to thank him for all that help as well. So there's that project. This is the pole barn project is what we're going to call this. And I hope that you come with me and see how this washes out in the wash, as so to speak, when we're building this barn. So Thanks a lot, everyone, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for following.